Hello and welcome to TV Talk. Today's episode is our Halloween special. I'm here with
Bennett,
Jody,
and Sydney.
My name is Eileen, and today we're going to be talking about our favorite TV spooks.
All right, so the first one I want to talk about is Scooby-Doo.
I
love Scooby-Doo.
love Scooby-Doo. That
Scooby-Doo.
little dog is my favorite.
Okay, so we already...
I never actually watched Scooby-Doo, but I did have like a comforter that was just the dog. And
So Scooby-Doo.
yeah,
Scooby-Doo.
and what was her name? Velma? The one
The
who lost
orange
her
one?
glasses all the
Yeah.
time? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just
Velma.
those two on it.
I loved Velma. She was my
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I loved Shaggy. I don't know why, but I just loved him.
I love
Really don't know
Fred
why.
in Mystery Incorporated.
God,
Yes.
he's so...
I just want to know
He's so
about my
stupid, but
traps.
like in the best
It's
way.
all about the traps.
He's a himbo, but slightly smart.
So
the
dumb.
only thing that's smart about him is his knowledge of traps.
That's really it.
That's
in that
it.
entire
Nothing
show.
else.
That's all he needs
That-
to be
Yeah.
happy.
All he needs. He's
Yeah.
a simple boy. No, but did you ever watch like the random one-off Scooby-Doo movies?
Yes, like the live-action ones.
Well, those two, but also there was like Scooby-Doo and Batman and
Oh,
Scooby-Doo
No, I only ever
Yeah.
watched... Well, okay, for
I remember
Scooby-Doo,
those.
I only ever watched the live-action
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
I didn't know there were cartoons until
Yeah.
after.
The live-action ones are just.
I love them.
I love
them,
Matthew
but, like,
Lillard.
Matthew
also-
Lillard.
I love Matthew Lillard.
What was the one when they went to the island on vacation?
That's number 2.
That's the second one.
That's the second one. The creatures are
That was the worst CGI I've ever
Worst
seen. But
CGI
I
I've
When is
ever
that movie
seen.
from?
2006.
Oh, that's probably why then, huh?
I used to, the live action one,
Mm-hmm.
I think I watched it like once or twice when I had the flu, I
Yeah.
think.
the flu.
Not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a vivid memory of watching it while having them like fill a cavity, so they like numbed my mouth, and so I was just like. And it was on this like TV above me, so I was just like,
Yeah.
oh no, Scooby-Doo.
Okay. What other shows were there?
We're gonna talk about
Or we
Hocus
Hocus
Pocus.
Pocus. Yeah.
Also, a good Halloween
Love.
creep movie, but that
Hocus
is also child
Pocus.
appropriate.
Yes, child.
Well, like the first time I ever watched it, it was in my 5th grade class.
The first time I watched it, I was in 3rd grade. I remember this so vividly because I was so scared that witches were actually real because I believed in magic and all that, and I was afraid
go
that I
back.
was
How old
gonna.
were you?
I was in 3rd grade.
So like,
So like 8, 9.
yeah, 8, 9.
8,
so
9.
that checks out.
And I was so scared that I was gonna get eaten by a witch,
You
Did
thought
they
were
eat the
gonna
kids?
you?
like Hansel and
No,
Gretel.
did they?
No,
No,
they
just
they
took
would
their
use
youth.
Yeah, took their youth.
Well, you know what I mean.
I loved the blonde one.
No, yeah. I loved Hocus Pocus, but I saw it for like the first time a couple years ago. So I'd never like seen it before then. And I was like, oh, this is really good. Now I understand what people are actually
Yeah.
talking about. Because it's like, the only thing surrounding it that I ingested was like pictures of it where people would like post about it every
You know-
Halloween.
Yeah.
You know the song that they had to like lure the kids away?
Oh, yeah.
I
Yes.
knew about that song before I knew about the movie.
I
did not know where it was from. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
the first time I ever heard it, it was off this My Little Pony animatic.
Oh my god.
And I was like 5 or something.
I'm not surprised by that
God.
in the
I
slightest.
think we will move into our more not
Not
safe for
sa-
children to watch.
Or at
but
least young children,
children.
except for this one. I feel like she'd watch a bunch of them.
Friday
she
the
was a child.
13th, one of the most iconic
Yes.
I
Slasher
have
film.
never watched Friday the 13th.
You're not missing much.
I get
I'm
them all
aware of
confused,
that.
like the Friday and the 13th and all the other ones.
But yeah, they kind of all blend together
Yeah. 'Cause
it's
after
the
a
same
certain
story.
Okay, Friday
Yeah.
the 13th is the one with the Freddy Krueger?
No, that's
Oh.
Nightmare on
See?
Elm Street.
That's
See,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Jason Voorhees.
Ah,
is-
the
one with
hockey.
the
yeah, the
yeah.
hockey.
Okay.
No, I think I have watched that actually. Yeah.
He's the one where he like drowned in the lake as a child. And
Yeah.
So he's not even real.
He's a ghost.
he's like a ghost.
I did watch that one as a kid.
It's
I
a
wasn't
ghost
scared
story.
of that, but I was scared of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That's
That's
so
so-
valid.
Honestly, yeah, bro.
I would be scared
That
too.
fits in with like the whole. I feel like that fits in with like the whole Halloween thing because when I first watched that, I was terrified.
Yeah.
And I didn't eat candy or chocolate. I was.
good-
I didn't eat like that stuff for like a whole entire 2 months.
I just don't think that like Friday the 13th. It's so long running now
Yeah.
that you can't even just watch the first movie. That's
Yeah.
really like
First movie's not even that good, to
No,
be
it's
honest.
like-
it's
it's
just
okay.
like yeah.
Yeah.
it's really cheesy and from the 80s, and that's
That's what makes. I feel like for me, that's why I like it because it's so cheesy because it's from the 80s.
I would like to watch it
They're
like
so
once
stupid.
just to have
Yeah.
seen it, but yeah, I have no idea.
Wow.
Chucky.
Oh,
That
the
little
way you
freak.
brought that up, just
That little
Chucky.
freak. I want to punt him across the.
You
I have
could.
seen
I
all
wanna
of the
punt
Chucky
him.
movies.
I think they did.
twice.
All of them.
I've seen all of them
Twice?
twice.
I think I've seen all but one of them.
I've
Wait,
seen
doesn't-
all of them.
Wait, doesn't Chucky?
Twice.
Doesn't he have like a kid?
He
In
can-
one of the later ones,
Yeah.
yes, he has a child.
It's a gender fluid
Yeah,
kid.
it's a gender fluid kid. I think
Gender fluid.
the gender fluid child.
The
Gender
gender fluid.
fluid.
I think that like the first two Chuckies are really the only two that you should
Yeah.
watch, and then
Yeah.
like
Okay, well,
Honestly,
the
if you
second
want
one's
really silly later.
the second
Honestly-
one is the one with the nanny, right? They like
No,
burn.
it's where they sent him to like the foster home,
Yeah.
and like Chucky randomly appears, and it's
He's just like.
Okay, so
and
which
he
was the
is
one where they
Chucky.
burn down when they burn Chucky in like the factory?
that is
That is
Yeah.
the okay. So that's what I was thinking of.
Honestly, the reason why like I hate dolls so much is because of Chucky. I hate like and also Annabelle. I hate like the porcelain dolls.
Oh
those
my god,
old
I
porcelain
was
dolls.
terrified of porcelain dolls. I got gifted a porcelain
So
doll once
did I.
when I was like 10,
Why
and
was
So
that
did
a
I.
thing?
she was like on my shelf. But at night, I would grab her and then put her face down on the floor
See,
because I was so
I
scared.
literally slept with dolls in the bed.
I had,
Like I would
yeah, I got
face them so they were all looking
Yeah.
at me too.
I got a
because I was
porcelain
like, yeah,
doll
they need
for-
to.
creep.
My grandmother had a room like full of these porcelain dolls.
no.
And so we would like you whenever you were a kid and got
It's
sent to that
terrible.
room to
Oh
sleep.
my
you were
god.
That is a punishment.
That is
That
a
is a punishment. I
because
would
you
not
would lay
sleep.
there and you would look into these almost very human looking eyes of some of these
Yeah.
porcelain dolls, and you're like, I don't want to sleep anymore.
When I first got a porcelain doll for my Mama Dillard, I cried.
Yeah, no, they're scary.
I hated it.
I just
so
hate
much.
I hate how human some of their futures are. Like with like
Features?
the doll, like some of the dolls are like fine because you're like, oh, that's
That's probably why there are so many dolls in like horror movies
yeah,
and stuff.
but like the human looking ones, there's a soul
Honestly,
trapped in there.
Wait,
There's
what
a soul
was
trapped in
what
there.
was that new movie? Megan.
Comforting.
With the robot?
Yeah, that was so weird. I
Honestly,
Did you watch it?
I would put it in like a more of like a sort of like Halloween because it just reminds me of like
I
the
watched
dolls.
it. I watched Megan. It was
Good
no-
concept, terrible execution.
Yeah.
Terrible
that's-
execution.
I did not watch it.
It was so dumb, and like it wasn't even that scary.
Why the
It was
dance?
so funny.
Why
it was
the
more like I
dance?
started
Yeah.
laughing at some of the
Yeah.
most like serious moments because they made it so dumb.
They made it terribly.
I like, and I went with friends too, so that made it even worse because we were all like,
You're gonna knock our
watched it.
stuff down.
I first watched it when I got home because I was not going to pay money to watch it.
we were like, it's $4. Like we'll go.
$4 is $4. I'm saving that money. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, into our ending movie.
Moving off of Megan.
Yeah, our modern ending movie, Smile.
Oh,
I liked that one.
My God, that was such a
Really
good
good.
one.
I really liked that one.
It actually genuinely scared me.
Yeah, I went to go
Yeah.
see it
Those
with
are
a couple
like-
friends.
It's-
Yeah,
it did, like-
those are like the best movies. The ones that are like have like no jump scares, not like a whole lot of jump scares, but like there were a couple.
There were like a couple like
Yeah.
near the
Yeah.
end.
Near the end, but like
Mostly.
it was always
was
like the eerie
suspense.
feeling, the suspense. That's what I really love about.
Look,
those kind
it's a
of
good
movies.
movie. It's just the way that it, like a lot of it has.
Just a
Oh,
smile.
don't do that to me. Anyway, the way it deals with like the whole mental health thing, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what the movie is about
Yeah.
ultimately.
Yeah.
It's just like really unhealthy because like
It
what
reminds
was
me
her
of
main,
myself.
What was her main character's name? Rose.
I think so.
Yeah.
Rose is like she's a therapist, right?
Yeah.
And she's like surrounded by people that are like mental health, mental health.
Posh.
Look, you think she'd know better, but
Yeah,
no.
It reminds me a lot of analog horror. And
Yeah.
That's why I like it so
I love
much.
analog
Yeah.
horror.
Like it was good. I'd recommend you watch
Yeah.
it at least once. Like it's not one I'm ever gonna be like.
I'm not gonna,
watch it
like,
again.
Willingly choose to rewatch
No.
it.
No, but if someone I know who hasn't seen it, I'm just like, we're gonna watch it.
Yeah, if someone's like,
it's good.
"Hey, I haven't seen this," and they bring it up, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
watch
watch it.
But
We'll
like,
watch it, but we'll watch something better.
that's a
after.
lot of horror movies.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of they lose that luster after you watch
Like
it
when you
once.
first
Yeah.
watch it, it's like so good because
like,
you're
whoa.
scared,
Ooh.
but then like when you watch it like again, then you're just like,
It's like, oh,
Huh.
okay.
I've
how
seen,
did I find this scary again?
You know the movie Insidious?
Yeah.
I've seen that so many times now that I'm just like,
Insidious.
wow.
Wow.
This is crazy, man.
My brother
Wow, I
has
can't
seen
believe
the
that
Conjuring
happened.
series like 3 or 4 times.
Oh my god, I made fun of The Conjuring to your brother, and he got so mad at me.
He watched it how
My
many
brother?
times?
When?
At your birthday, remember? When I
Oh.
was leaving, he was like, "Oh, we're gonna put on The Conjuring," and I was like, "Oh, it's not even good."
How many times
He
did
doesn't
watch
like
The
it,
Conjuring?
but he will keep rewatching it.
How many times has he
Like
watched it?
3 or 4
How
times.
does he feel
How?
about the new Conjuring movie?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in
I
like
don't know.
I
2
don't know, I don't
months.
talk to my
3 months.
brother.
I've seen trailers for it. It looks so bad, and
The
I
new one?
yeah, I really want to go see it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it
I'll
looks
probably watch it.
so bad.
The ones that look like the movies that look awful are the ones I want to see the most.
You
know what
because
else is gonna come
I'm
out
gonna make
soon?
fun of them.
The 5 Nights at Freddy's movie.
I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to.
Okay, we're gonna
I can
end-
see it on your
I
face.
was-
We're gonna.
I really
You
want.
gotta stop.
I really want to see it, and I really want it to be good. But I know
not
it's not
gonna
going to
be
be
good.
good, and that's
Yeah.
what makes me sad because I really want it to be good.
Like it was promised for like how many years?
Well, since 2014. So
Yeah.
we've been waiting
Almost a decade.
Yeah, almost 10 years. We've been waiting for this movie, and
it's gonna be so
It's
bad.
gonna be so bad, and I'm gonna cry because I've been waiting.
I'm gonna cry in the movie theater
I'm
at
just
the
gonna-
middle of the
so-
movie.
Just a silent tear.
My friends are gonna be looking over, and I'm just gonna be like,
Real tears in
Like,
the Five Nights
real
at Freddy's
tears.
well,
theater.
because like
If
the
I'm-
cast is good.
Yeah.
I will say the cast is really
Yeah.
good.
Did you ever get one of those like sad slideshows on TikTok with Matt Pat?
Oh my
I felt
god.
really bad.
Poor Matt Pat.
I really like Matthew Lillard as
Yeah.
Oh my God.
William Afton. That feels
Yeah.
really on
I
brand.
love
If
it.
I'm being honest, I didn't play like the actual FNAF games until like
I didn't play them till a lot.
pretty much
No,
recently.
Got the first game when it came out.
Really?
Yeah, my cousin had it, and then
Oh, okay.
he introduced me to it, and I got hooked.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us on our holiday special. This has been great. We will see you for our next episode next month.
All right.
Yay!
Happy Halloween, guys. Stay safe. Check your candy, and
Keep your cats inside.
yeah,
your cats
keep your cats inside. All right. See ya. Goodbye. All right. Thank you for listening to our very first podcast or watching our first podcast. I want to thank our sponsor, Warehouse Creations. Looking for unique and captivating pottery or home decor? Look no further than Warehouse Creations. This husband and wife team of potters, Bill and Jenny Ware, create a stunning body of work that blends traditional perfection with weird and wonky. Their complementary styles create a visually interesting and captivating collection that engages the viewer and evokes a sense of emotion. Whether you're looking for a functional piece, a statement piece, or just something to complete your existing decor, Warehouse Creations Creation has you covered. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to see their latest creations and let them fill your pottery or home decor needs today.